Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is Maggie. My channel is Journaling with Maggie. This is my first ever YouTube video, so I'm a definite novice and have a learning curve ahead of me. I've never been afraid though to take on a challenge, so I hope that I can take this one on and that you will enjoy my video and will like and subscribe. We're going to start today. I was going to actually start my channel last week, but I was very sick all week. My voice is still a little bit raspy, so I apologize for that. But we're going to start on a journal that was inspired by my 3-month-old granddaughter. Leah was born in December of 2024, December 22nd to be exact, and she is the love of my life. She's my sunshine. I do have 4 grandchildren, but Leah is very special to me in so many ways, and I'll talk more about her later. But let's just get started. I don't know how long this video is going to be today since it's my first one. I don't want it to be too long. I do want to tell you a little bit about myself, but we'll start by taking this out. I do have my pages ready for the most part. They are ready to be sewed in. I have my base cover that I made. I did use chipboard. I enjoy using the chipboard for my journal. Sometimes I do use file folders, and I haven't really ventured into some of the other things that are out there, like envelopes and Amazon mailers and so forth. I have watched people do that and they turn out so nice, but I just prefer this method. And I always try to think about how I would like it to be. So anyway, I may change that as time goes on, but right now this is what I enjoy doing. I've got my cover for my material, so we need to cover our base, and then I need to get my journal's pages sewn in my signature. It's only one signature, but it's a fat signature, probably too many pages. But I think it's going to be fine. I have been doing junk journals for about a year, and I've been doing them pretty much strictly for my own benefit as far as enjoying doing them. I started, I don't even know what prompted me to start. I think it might have been a video by Gail Augustinelli or Kathy's Garden, and it just looked like so much fun to create things to put into a little booklet that someone might really enjoy writing their thoughts and ideas and experiences down in. So I kind of got the bug. That was like in November of 2024, and I just took off. I'll have to show you the first junk journal I made, but I'm not going to do that today. And I've learned a lot since then. Like I said, my husband was very sick at that time. He was on dialysis every day. I did that here at home with him, and he had many health problems, but he was really doing quite well. Then in January, he got an infection just out of the blue. We still don't know where. The doctors really were not able to locate it, nor were they able to treat it, and unfortunately overwhelming sepsis claimed his life in January. But I had been junk journaling prior to that, just mainly for the fun of it. But after he passed away, I found that continuing this really was a big help to me. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to start this channel, was to encourage other people who maybe you're not an artist. I'm not an artistic person per se. I mean, I really have no talent in that area, but I do enjoy putting things together and making something that is pretty, at least to myself, and hopefully as well to others. But it was really like a lifeline for me after he passed away, and it gave me something to do that I enjoyed. It was a creative outlet. It was an avenue for me to express myself, and the creators that I watched in the beginning, like Gail Augustinelli and Kathy from Kathy's Garden, and there were others too that caught my attention that I learned so much from. And over this past year, I've really learned a lot, and a lot of new techniques and everything. I'm not a pro at it by any stretch of the imagination. I don't claim to be. I just want to share with you what I do and how I do it, and go from there. And again, to encourage people who may be going through a difficult time in their lives, that this form of art can really be therapeutic and helpful to you. It was to me. And so I just want to share it. And this journal, like I said, it was inspired by my 3-month-old granddaughter, Leah. And it was, it's meant to be a kind of a childhood memories journal of little girls. And I'll share with you the pages of my signature. Unfortunately, I don't have access to a lot of really vintage papers. I do have some vintage book pages and music pages and so forth, but some of the other things that I would enjoy having, I really don't have access to them at this point in time. But these are the pages. I do have where these, I'm the kind of person who likes to not just stick with one kit. I do combine kits to make my journal the way I want it to be. And I do have the information on all these pages. If you see any pages that you're particularly interested in, please comment, and I will be sure and give you the name of the shop and the creator. I still have to learn how to link things. I think I know how to do it, but I haven't tried it yet, of course. And so let me just show this to you. These are my pages. This is from a kit. This is just an old dictionary page. This is a digital. This is a little bit darker and grungier than I like, but it was not easy to find. It was not easy for me to find digitals that really were what I had in mind that I wanted to use. But I think it's going to work out really nice and be a beautiful journal. This is just some kind of different paper. It's kind of textured and bumpy. I know you can't see it on camera, but when you feel it, it's bumpy. I just put that in for interest. These darling little girls. This is a background page that I'll use to put pockets on. Here's another little one, a little girl. Some tea-dyed paper. This is just another little colored piece of paper that I had. Look at this darling little girl. She's the cutest thing. Here's another one. Now this piece of paper, I experimented yesterday or the day before. I think it's called Franken paper. I had watched some videos of creators who were doing this at the time, and I didn't tackle it then because it just seemed above my pay grade, so to speak. But yesterday I thought, I'm going to give this a try. I love to collage. It's very relaxing and therapeutic. But I thought I'm going to try this Franken paper, you know, add different weights and different, you know, and I really like it. I'm going to start doing this more because it's fun and can add some different aspects to the journal. These again are background papers, are digitals. These darling little girls, probably sisters. And look at this little angel, just as cute as she can be. This is an old book page, music page. Here's another set of darling little sisters. Here's some tracing paper. I love the way this tracing paper is in a journal, so crinkly. Another little dolly. Look at these little ones, so precious. I have backed all my pages with a digital tea stained line paper. I like to do that. I really prefer something with a little bit of a design on it, but these kits did really not come with anything that was appropriate, so I'm planning on doing, maybe putting a corner stamp on some of them and just decorating them a little bit. But there's plenty of room for writing. Other pretty pages, writing space. What a cutie. A little envelope. I must have, one of those little decorated envelopes. I put it in. I cut this end, of course, is open. I left this end open to use for little pockets, for little doodads that we can put in. A little one there. Three little girls. Get lots of writing space, room for decoration. I have been trying this year. Last year after my husband passed away, I was working on my junk journals. I became kind of furious about it, where I was, working furiously, where I was like I had to do 2 journals of the same theme at a time. And it's like I was on a timetable. Of course I wasn't on a timetable. I just felt that I had to hurry up and get them done. I don't know for what reason. I don't have a platform to sell my journals as of yet. And but I was in this rush to just finish one journal after the other, and I did quite a few. Well, this year, 2025, starting a new year, and having a little bit of experience behind me, I decided to slow down. I'm not on a timetable. This is purely for relaxation, for personal fulfillment. Maybe someday I will find a platform to sell them, but right now I don't have that. But I'm enjoying each journal for itself in the process and just taking my time. I'm also trying to move away from just pockets and tags. I'm trying to make my journals a little bit more interactive and finding elements that I can add in that will make it, more interactive than just turning the pages. Oh, look at this beautiful little girl. I'm finding the same thing. So, oh, what a cutie. And there's another one. So I have made some pieces of ephemera for it. but I know I'm going to need more. I don't have any tags. I do have some ready that I can decorate, as well as pockets. I've got some music page, some old paper page, a old dictionary page for pocket. I enjoy using these bingo cards in journals for tuck spots, but I need to make a couple of belly bands and like I said, some more tags. This is a little piece that I made, very simple. I just took, this was on a page that it was really difficult to put it in the journal because the children were kind of in the middle. So I just took it apart and put them on a piece of cardstock and folded it in half, and then in the middle I put a little scrap writing page. This needs to be decorated. I want to decorate here and put some decoration here. Another thing that I have made is a tag with hidden journaling spot in it. I haven't finished this yet either, but this is going to go in the journal. I already put my eyelid in and everything, so this needs to be decorated. I'll be doing that. I also made some other little folios. I enjoy making these and putting them in my journal. If you're new at junk journaling and don't have a lot of don't have a lot of experience. I don't have a lot of experience. I have a little experience. This is an idea that was inspired by another creator. I think it was Kathy's Garden, but I'm not absolutely certain. But I will try in the future, for anything that is inspired by another creator, I will give you that information so that you can watch their videos. This one was inspired by Pam from Silver and Sparkles. I enjoy her channel. She comes up with some really sweet ideas, and I have made several of these for my journals, and I put them in as an interactive piece. This of course, it's one sheet. It's like a one-page wonder, and it's one sheet of 12 by 12, and you just cut it in half, 6 inches, and you fold it. And if you would like to know how to make this, I'll show you on video, because I do enjoy making them. This is a little pocket here for a little tag to go in, and the way I do mine is I put a little tag in and then put a little bit of ribbon or crinkled seam binding so it kind of sticks out. This is the same, a little pocket. I'm going to put another little notepad in here, and then this is a pocket as well, if I get it open there. And this closes up like this. So this front panel and this front panel still need to be decorated, and the inside needs to be decorated. Probably we'll put a pocket here, a tuck spot of some sort. Put sew in some pages to make a little journaling, another little journaling spot, something that somebody actually could throw in their pocketbook or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm all out of frame. Could throw in their pocket and use to take little notes on. So then I've got some pieces here cut out, small pieces of ephemera. And like I said, I think I'm going to need more, because these kits did really not come with a lot of ephemera. So that's what we're going to be working on. I'm not going to really do much on it today because I wanted to get this video up and going. I also will be working on a mini album for my new grandson. My oldest granddaughter is going to have her first baby in about a week. And so I will be a great grandmother, and I want to make a mini album for her, for him. And so I'll be working on that on camera. I was inspired to do that by Lori from The Old Paper Lady. She's become a friend, and she has encouraged me to start this channel. So thank you, Lori. And keep your fingers crossed that it goes as well as it can. I am coming to you from Houston, Texas. Again, my name is Maggie, and this is Journaling with Maggie. I am not a native Texan. I was a transplant here from California about 5 years ago. We love it here, and you know, it really is a wonderful place to live, despite the weather and a few other things that I won't go into. But anyway, we moved here from California, and so this is where we are. And I would like to thank everybody who may be watching right now. I appreciate you. I will say a prayer for you, and you know, like I said, feel free to comment. I know I'm new at this. I'm going to probably make a lot of obvious mistakes, but I would really appreciate suggestions or critical or a positive criticism. I don't mind that at all, but be kind. And I hope you will subscribe and come back. My next video, I'm going to try to post every day, because I work on these journals or something every day. I have been working on, actually this is my second altered calendar. I had been thinking about doing this, but when I saw I saw a Crafty Cat, she said she was going to be making an altered calendar, and I had thought about doing it. And then when she started hers, I said, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I had a planner that I had ordered and didn't need. I didn't want the style planner. And I have already done one. And I try to do a page every day. I'm not, as much as I love to make these journals, I'm not really a journaler myself. I've tried many times over the years to start journals, to put down my thoughts and feelings, Bible verses that are especially dear to me, but I never could keep it going. So this I enjoy, because it's kind of a daily way to journal. I don't really write in it, although I could, but I try to create different pages, and they're very simple and basic, that maybe reflect my mood for the day, or I come across a sentiment that I really like, and put it on the page, and color that may be speaking to me that day. So I just randomly go through. I don't work one page right after the other, but I do them randomly and try to do one a day. And I had just started this one, let's see, I think I started it about 2 weeks ago. And I found this to be really also a nice outlet for when I'm not feeling particularly creative. I can sit down with this and come up with something simple that is pleasing to look at to me. So thank you for joining me today for this time. I know this was a short video. I really haven't done anything. I'm going to, let me just grab this, I'm sorry. I made this album following Lori from The Old Paper Lady tutorial, this mini album for my granddaughter Leah. And I'm going to make one very similar to it for my new grandson. So it's the basic one. Lori makes beautiful albums. She does all the flips and added elements. I put these cards in for my daughter so that she could keep track of her milestones and her birth weight and everything. I mean her weight as she grows, and any notes that she might have. So this is, it's only 4 pages, but it can cover from birth to 1 year. You can put pictures in it, and you know, paste little pictures here. Keep notes from the doctor, or just whatever you want to. So I'll be making one of these for him, and I'll be doing that on camera. And this is what the cover looks like. Put some lace. So that's going to be something that I'll be working on if you're interested in that. All right, I'm going to get off for now. This could be a much longer video, but I just wanted to introduce myself and let you know that my channel is here. I'm going to try to be here most every day, unless there's a doctor's appointment or I need to watch my granddaughter while my daughter goes to the doctor or something. I have 3 small dogs, and one of them is a horrible barker, barks at everything. So I do my video, I'm going to do my videos pretty much in the mornings when he is downstairs and eating his breakfast and doing his business. And I don't have to worry about him interrupting the video with his barking. So for now, I'm going to tell you to have a blessed day. I hope you like, and we'll come back to my channel for more as I put together this journal. I think tomorrow I will probably add I will probably cover this and find the pages that I'm going to use for my inside covering and make my template for my spine. So have a wonderful day or night whenever you might be watching this, and God bless. Bye-bye for now.